Hello, beautiful people. It's Sinderfam. Welcome to the channel. Today, we're back again with another video from the Whatever podcast. Let's check it out.
In China, actually, it's so common. They have hymen reconstruction surgery because the top 1%, of wealthy guys, whatever, guys with background, status, family, like a famous family, they don't want virgins. So, I mean, sorry, they only want virgins. So if someone were to go, if a woman wasn't a virgin and then she got the surgery and then lied, which this is happening
Is
every
this
day.
actually true?
It's happening every day.
I have heard of it.
Yes, ask anyone living in
Right,
China.
but hold on,
Like
hold on.
most of
hold
my
on,
friends.
Hold on. Getting
Yeah.
a surgery does not
cheating.
make you a
Exactly.
virgin.
It's cheating.
You think
Yes.
a 1% man is stupid enough to think because this gets stitched up that she's a
Exactly.
virgin?
Thank you.
So she's lying to her husband? That
Yes.
that's going to make for a wonderful relationship.
That's exactly
that
the-
God damn. Let me
I'm saying
finish.
this is byproduct of this common. I do think it is a byproduct. Like, why are these women doing this? It's because everyone's saying, okay, men want virgins.
Yeah, actually, well, that
That's
makes
what I
sense.
said.
So-
Women are
Like-
mastering cheating.
Yeah,
and-
yeah.
I
So you're
wasn't
saying- so you're
going.
saying
I wasn't
that
saying
in
lying
order
is
for them-
okay.
Yeah, you're saying that in order for them to select for this man that they want,
Yes.
they have to maintain some type of chastity, and that's so important that they'll actually have it reconstructed if necessary.
Yes. And
Okay, well then if that's the case,
not
this
not
would actually
worrying
make, yeah,
to
but this
society?
actually makes my point. This would actually make my point, which is that, okay, well then any woman in China then who valued having a family and wanted men to be attracted to her would keep her chastity intact, right?
But sometimes, you get.
I'm not talking about the
engaged.
outliers. I'm just saying that if
It's-
I'm not saying it's even a prerequisite to having a family. I'm just saying
Yes.
that if it is true that that's what men are selecting for, and you want to have a family, then doesn't it follow that doing those things is going to greatly increase your likelihood of having a family?
Exactly.
Yes, but a lot of these girls,
I mean,
they
Yes.
are.
she's
con-
talking about this
in-
courting for like the 0.05%.
But you're proving his
billionaires.
point. What he say, you just prove it.
And the fact that some people just listen to respond is part of the problem. So, obviously, if this happened to be true, that or what is happening in China, just like what she said, so women going to get surgery to repair the bottom. So, why are they doing that if you remember their body, their choice, right? So why are they doing that? Obviously, they can as well go for the guys or go for the men who would rather prefer the non-virgin ones. So why lie and cheat so a man would accept you? That means you know the right thing to do, or you know what you're supposed to do, but of course you want to give in to or make up excuse, because she's trying to make up an excuse to justify some certain actions which is not supposed to be so. But of course, don't hold a woman accountable, and when a woman is being held accountable, then flip the script and find a justifiable reason. Because what is the excuse here that she's trying to give? Obviously, why are they lying to do the surgery or do the bottom surgery when once it's broken, it's broken? Or do they think it's that easy? If it's that easy, don't you think every woman who is a non-virgin would go do a surgery so they can go back to becoming a virgin? Don't you think it's gonna be possible? Make it make sense. Or don't you think other women are gonna go back to do surgery so they remain a virgin or stay a virgin or become a virgin if it's possible to do a surgery that would make you stay a virgin or make you be a virgin? Do you think it's possible? Or don't you think it's possible for women to go do it if you think the surgery is possible?
I think
Look,
more
it's
women
only
would.
because, okay, honestly, it's only because these women who have been dumped by someone who has a lot of money can even go save up for these surgeries. I'm
can I-
not saying this is isolated in a bubble. It's because it's so traditional.
Can I say
in China,
something?
the gender roles
It's
are
not just in
completely
China.
traditional.
It's also in the Middle East, in Jordan, in Lebanon, in whatever you want. Any
Yeah.
Arab country it happens. But you proven his point, and my point that it's similar to his also. That's proved my point. What I said earlier, that women are master of manipulation. Unfortunately, we are a
Yes, I
species
do
that
think
know how
most
to
women,
lie
yes.
and to cheat and to manipulate men into. A lot of women trap men with babies.
Well, why do you think? Yeah, why do you think that is?
Yeah, because women are a lot more insecure than men.
Really?
Women, yes, women need a lot of reassurance. They need support.
I don't think so.
I'll prove it to you. Wait,
experience.
let me tell you. If you come to a guy and say, "Hey, you're so gorgeous" and everything, say, "Okay, thank you." They not make a big deal out of it. You can go to
Stop.
an insecure.
That's not true.
You can go to an insecure woman and say, "You're so gorgeous. I want to be with you." And a lot of the women, they never heard it before.
Not me.
They would give in. Maybe not you, but a lot of women. A lot of
I've
weak
never-
women are. A lot of weak women are.
Okay.
And what you're talking about is this small proportion. And what we talked about here, it's prove his point. You're not gonna go and cheat a man and lie to him that you're a virgin just so you want to get married.
But doesn't this kind of go back to the plastic surgery topic where we know men like certain features?
Yes.
Let's say big butt.
Yes,
I don't
that's
know if
what I'm saying. Where
censored.
listen,
Is that lying? Because
of course
everyone
it's a
can
lie.
see it.
Of course, listen.
Well,
everyone can
whether
see it.
hang
Of
on,
course it's a lie.
whether it's lying or it's not lying, just kind of sticking with the point. If the idea is I want family, so you're a woman, you say, okay, I want a family. And I assume that you're going to want your mate to provide for your family so you can stay at home with your kids. Not every woman, of course, but I would say that that's probably optimal for most women. They probably want to stay at home with their kids, at least for a while, right? So they're going to have a man who provides. Would anybody disagree with that?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Okay, so
Yes, I actually do.
oh, you would.
Yes.
Okay,
sorry,
you
sorry.
would.
Yes,
Um,
I do
okay,
because
yeah, yeah.
Andrew.
the
So-
reason why. So I actually do want.
Right.
I would say I would want kids more than my fiance. However, we do have a common, I guess, value or goal. We have an ideal where we
Yeah,
get to a
but
certain
hang on,
point
hang on.
financially
Exempting-
before
Yeah, I
having
get.
the kid.
Hang on. I understand, but exempting your personal situation for just a second, right? Just to kind of bring it back to
But
the
how
top,
come
and then
people cannot-
we'll get to your personal
Okay.
situation too. If it is assumed that you think that most women want to stay at home with their kids, have a man who is a provider, then if most men are attracted to X thing or they value X thing, whatever it is, in this case we're just saying low body count or virginity, then wouldn't it then necessarily follow that if women kept X feature intact or had that X trait, that more men would select that woman who had the ability to take care of that woman, right?
For the sake
Doesn't,
of
doesn't that follow?
Yes.
so
it
for the
does.
sake
Definitely.
of procreating and increasing the population, yes, I do. That would be the case.
So let me get this straight. Is the my body my choice? So all of a sudden it's no longer my body my choice. Now that you've run through so many men, now it was the men that used you and dumped you as a woman. It's no longer your body your choice. It's no longer empowering for you to sleep with as many men as you want, just because now men are going for the virgins, or the wealthy men are going for virgins, or prefer virgins over whatever. So let me get this straight. If men prefer, or if men are saying, oh, they're attracting, or they are attracted to women with plastic surgery or as much as boobs or whatever and whatever, but because men say they are attracted to people with big boobs, big bottom and whatnot, we have the high influx of BBL and you name it, right? Because obviously many women would rather give into what men want and be like, oh yeah, men say they're attracted to this, so let's go and manipulate and let's go and do this because it interests men. So what are you doing? But remember, it's your body your choice, right? It's not someone else's opinion. So what are you doing? Like, obviously this is what we keep saying. Majority of the time many women don't respect themselves enough that they can accept anything and yet blame it or look for who to blame or shift blame somebody else for their action. Because I mean, except a man is dragging you to the plastic surgery or whatever, or what to do whatever to your body, nobody is forcing you. Remember, your body your choice, right? So stick to that mantra, and also remember that whatever you do, there are consequences for it.
Yeah.
I want to tell you something. Remember what you said earlier? Oh, if my man won't make enough money, I can make enough money. the problem is that thinking that you don't understand that it's the most important thing that a man have this mentality of the provider.
Okay, I'm sorry,
Right?
because I've only attracted and dated millionaires and billionaires, honestly. So so
It's
sorry,
not
maybe
obvious.
I'm a little detached. Maybe I'm a little detached and I apologize for that. But when we were talking about should a man provide, I'm thinking societally, yes, because women value this, and if we want to grow the population, if we don't want to go extinct as humans, then yes,
A
they
lot
should.
of the men don't want to provide today because the option of women they have out there, it's not a woman that they want to provide them because, see, even if it was not true, it was not so many new shows like in YouTube, he's catching his girlfriend cheating or the gold digger thing, because majority of women today literally see men like an option to go to the next level. They would date someone that they don't really like,
I know what
but
you
they know
mean.
that he's a provider when he gives them the bag, the car, whatever, and then they go to the next level when they find a guy that they're more attracted to. That's what I'm saying. It's no option there for men today.
Got it.
That's why most men turn and don't want to even be in a relationship because they say they don't trust, because for let's say 20 women who are bad, one woman is good and she's gonna be judged because men are afraid to get into it because they know majority of women today lie more than men.
By the way, I just
Got
caught
it.
this. I was writing down in my notes, but Kami, did you say that you only date millionaires and billionaires?
Basically, I just want to clarify on that because I've been, dating, whatever. I've been on dating apps. I've had people send me up, whatever. They're pretty much all like Harvard Law School, Ivy League, like lawyers, tech leads, including like my fiance. And actually I would just disclaim that he is actually the lowest earning and lowest net worth guy that I have dated. Money is not the thing I am going for, and I would also like to say that I've actually talked to, like, even if not met, but seriously talked to and considered a total of, I approximated 10,000 guys, 10,000 men before finding
How old
one
are you?
person. 10,000.
No, how old are you?
Oh, 26. I've talked to. Yes. So.
She has talked to approximately 10,000 guys, and all 10,000 guys are millionaires and billionaires. How many of them are left, or how many of them are remaining? Because are you sure this is true? Because even me, I am doubting it. I find it really interesting. A whole 10,000 guys, and she said she only attracted, or she has only dated millionaires and billionaires. So if she has talked to 10,000, a total of 10,000, all of them billionaires, millionaires, I want to believe that, right? So that means apparently she has already spoken to all the millionaires and billionaires. So why hasn't them or any of them wifed her yet? I'm curious to know.
Play whatever you want, I mean, you don't know me as a person, but
Don't
I'm
take it
just saying-
personally.
Yeah, exactly. It's not personal. I'm just saying, like, seriously talk to, hey, what are your values? Like when I was looking for basically a partner, like a life partner
Did
to be in
these
marriage.
millionaires who you were talking
Billionaires.
to, and of course you don't value, of course.
a lot of them
millionaires and
annoyed
billionaires.
me.
The millionaires and billionaire thing had nothing to do with it. They were just swell fellas. But
That's
that
what I'm
aside,
saying.
They're not men,
did
they're
any
billionaires.
of those did any of those millionaires maybe fly you around the world a little bit, or fly you out to really cool places?
So actually, no. I know it may be hard to believe, but we only went on, serious planned vacations. There was none of the crazy, hey, fly here to see me in a club, or like, whatever, I'll get you backstage. Like, it was actually not
Well,
like
what was the shortest amount of time at 26 years old that you dated one of these millionaires and went out for one of these planned vacations,
Yeah.
and then you stopped seeing him shortly after that? What was the shortest time from beginning to end? I met him, we went on a planned vacation, and now we're not seeing each other anymore. What was the shortest amount of time?
So a lot of these guys that I talked to seriously that were billionaires, like in Atherton, Mellow Park, I did not want to go travel with them. I felt like it was too fast. But the one that was the shortest, it was in 2021 during COVID, and it was around half a year, like early summer, and I remember it was to like November. So that's around half a year, I think.
That was and how fast did you go on a vacation with him?
He invited me to a few, but then we actually only went for July 4th. And we went to Laguna Nigel Beach.
Did you have sex with him?
So at this point, yes. It was not on the vacation. It was actually before the vacation because I felt that he gave me a lot of feeling of like reliability and honesty. He would talk to me about a lot of stuff that was troubling him that I think...
Felt like you owe him something?
No. Like purely I just felt safe, chill, you know, just really feeling the vibes, feeling like attracted to this guy.
Well, we can get into that.
Of course, yeah, she was attracted to him and decided to have sex with him because he was a billionaire, or I mean, she attracts only billionaires and millionaires. Well, the Zobo is very Zoboing. Anyways, talk about men protecting women, providing for women, because obviously men still want to do it, but majority of the time the women don't want to or don't want men to, because obviously with what we are saying today where women are now giving the upper hand and the society caters more for women, do you think men want to risk anything for a woman at this point? No, because I mean, before now, women know their place and stay there. So obviously, men were willing, and it was what it was worth it for men to. But I mean, with the level at which women are always put up against men, no man want to risk it, because I mean, we now have masculine women more. So I mean, is more like a masculine woman and a masculine man. So I mean, how many feminine women are left when all we have to deal with is strong independent women that don't need a man? Men don't have that time. So I mean, many women are not ready to be traditional and are not ready to be supportive to their husband. So I mean, how many women are left? It's just sad because the society allows women to give in to lots more promiscuity and allows women to compete against men, which is not making sense. Don't forget that women also called for this and now they are suffering, or they are seeing finding it the hard way. So I mean, they shouldn't be complaining. They should be enjoying it, because you can't eat your cake and have it, right? You want something, you got it, and enjoy it. But I would love your thoughts in the comment down below. You can share the useful information you think might be really helpful. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and all of that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.